Yo, what's going on, boys? Today we're going to be talking about how everything sucks and is going to nah, fuck all that. I'm just playing. But is it me, or do I feel like every trending video for whatever topic, whatever sector of media or politics you want to talk about, it's the trending topic the past 2 years has just been how everything is getting worse, right? I feel like it wasn't always like that from what I remember, but I feel like that's really been the clickbaiting view gathering consensus recently, is just how everything is getting worse. And I get it, we like to bitch as people. I like to bitch every now and then too, don't get me wrong. And the point of this video is not really shitting on those videos. It's more or less kind of a warning about how that mindset can be a pipeline to a much more dangerous way of thinking, right? Because if you're consuming all that content about how everything is doom and gloom, the economy is so bad, the games are getting worse, the music is getting worse, etc., it's almost like you're convincing yourself to just give up on your real life because of people making commentaries on the internet. And I'm no rocket scientist, but that's no way to handle things, right? That's just no way to handle things. You turn off your computer, you turn off your phone, you go outside, you approach some people, have a good conversation, go out with friends. Life isn't all doom and gloom outside of the fucking internet, right? And I think it's important to remember that, because I spent a decent amount of time just gaming when I was in my high school years, and I feel like the vibe of the world wasn't like this, and I could have seen myself in a vulnerable spot to get depressed just seeing how everything was better back in the day. And it's like, man, just fucking go outside and live your life. Like, it ain't too bad out there. Don't get me wrong, the economy isn't exactly the greatest right now. That is a fair gripe to have. Totally get that. But in terms of gaming, we live in a day and age where you can play just about damn near everything from the fucking start of gaming, right? Like having a PC, if you're fortunate enough to have one. And then if you're a big music fan, you essentially have every single song in existence on the internet, right? I mean, the media is out there, right? And it's like, something that I've learned as I've gotten older is you really don't have to be on the fucking trending topic to enjoy something, right? Like, you can listen to older music, you can play older games, you can watch older movies. Like, it's all out there, and that in itself is a blessing, right? Previous generations didn't have access to the repertoire that we do, and we should be grateful for that alone. Like, there's so much we can learn from just how much I've learned about diet and exercise and health and relationship dynamics, family dynamics. Like, boomers in a way were kind of siloed to what the information they were getting, whereas now we have access to everything, and it's a tool. It's kind of how you want to use it, and it's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. You can make it a beautiful thing. So yeah, I mean, back to the topic, like the main topic of this video is that doom and gloom mindset is no way to live, especially as a man, right? Like, to me, having ambition, dreams, goals, that's what kind of keeps me going every day. And it's important that you still chase your dreams no matter what the adversity is, right? If not, then what's the fucking point? And that's how I look at it. And yeah, I mean, I guess the main takeaways from this video are just that: follow your dreams, work hard. A saying that I heard that really stuck with me was, when you stop dreaming, you let reality win. It's a big one, and it's a really good way to look at things, in my opinion. And then something else I wanted to touch on in this video, right, is the fucking dating market for men. I mean, I'm a fucking dude. Like, I get it. It's rough out here for a lot of guys, right? And the whole black pilling and fucking looks maxing and all this crap, right? I mean, I'm not gonna say not crap that it's not true, and things aren't rough again. And even like I'm not I'm not saying things aren't rough. That's not what I'm saying here. It's more so how you're gonna take that information and carry on with your life, right? I'm not shitting on people calling out how things have gotten worse, etc. That's not the point of this video. The point is how you're going to take that information and what you're going to do with it in your own life and how it's going to affect you, right? It's more so the mentality that I want to touch on in this video, right? And with the dating market, you know, it's really tough for a lot of guys out here, man. I totally get that. And it's another one of those things, man, where you just fucking go outside and just be a person, and you can really fucking see a difference. And you don't just have to be shooting your shots with DMs and fucking Tinder and Hinge and all these dating apps that have went to shit. Like, that's not what you have to do, man. Just, you know, get yourself a good friend group, meet a girl through mutuals, you know, approach some girls in a, you know, a fucking smart manner, be yourself, and it can go a long way, right? And again, what's the alternative, right? The alternative is to fucking cry about it on the internet. No, again, no way to live. And, you know, improving your looks is great. You should be doing that. You should be improving your looks. You should be improving your hygiene. But again, like, the core of it is just fucking having a social life and, you know, being pleasant around others, right? Wanting to be social, wanting to be yourself, you know? And if a girl isn't fucking with you, oh well, right? You know, it's not the end of the world. I've been rejected. I've, you know, gotten broken up with before, you know? Life goes on, right? Man, I really went on a ramble here, didn't I? First commentary definitely got a whole lot in, but I'll definitely be sure to touch on that on the dating part more in another video, more concentrated. But yeah, I mean, if I had to conclude the video, my main takeaways is, like, you know, it's entertaining to watch the fucking everything is going to shit videos. I watch them, I get a kick out of them, but the only thing that scares me is how I know there's a lot of vulnerable men out there, a lot of men in, you know, bad spots, all that shit. And, you know, that isn't the whole world, right? Like, you can make your life better regardless of the adversity, you know? It's, if anything, it's good to educate yourself on how things were and use that information to carry yourself forward. So that's really all I got. I've been making the most of life recently, you know. I've been trying new things, going out, you know, living, and I recommend you all do the same. If you got any opinions on this, shoot them down in the comments. I'd be really curious to hear your take on this. I really feel like these topics have just taken over the internet recently, and I don't know how much it really is affecting us as people, right? I can't be the only one thinking about that. But yeah, either way, take it easy, boys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.